Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Goldens in beautiful Statesville, North Carolina. I am so excited to introduce for the first time a stunning boy we have for sale that we are naming Duke. This is Mr. Brown of Heidi and Finley's litter. He was born on April Fool's Day, April 1st, 2021. He's received hundreds of hours of training, so we know his personality very well. His Recherche score is 765, 7 being that he is dependent. He likes to be with you. He's friendly. He's not extremely dependent. He's not needy or clingy. He can handle being by himself, but he's definitely more dependent than he is independent. On the activity scale, he's pretty balanced. He's right there, 5, 6 out of 10. He's slightly outgoing. He does have energy. It's not a lot. This litter's pretty confident and pretty outgoing litter, but he is, or it's not an outgoing litter, it's actually a calmer litter, and he's just slightly outgoing. And then he's middle of the road with his confidence. He's not super shy and timid. He's also not super fearless and afraid of nothing. He's really good balance. Size-wise, this is a bigger litter. The mom is average. She's 60 pounds. The dad is actually our largest boy at 85 pounds. So our best guess is he's going to be 75 to 85 pounds. I think he's going to be pretty big. Finley has the biggest and the blockiest head of all of the boys, and he's absolutely stunning. Now, he's able to go home after graduating Doggy Doctorate, which is training till 6 months of age, which is October 1st, or after turning 7 months of age in Doggy Double Doctorate, which is November 1st, or 8 months of age, which is December 1st. We're very flexible with those dates, so if you want to get in before or between those training programs, you definitely can do that, and we prorate the cost. If you scroll down, you'll see pictures of the parents, Heidi and Finley. If you click on those pictures, a video is going to pop up where we summarize the parents. We talk about their health clearances, their personalities, their pedigrees. We're very proud of Heidi and Finley. We're very excited to produce this litter. It's one of the best litters that we produced this year in 2021. What I'd like to do now is to summarize our Puppy Training Institute, and we're going to show off Duke in training so you can actually see his personality, see how well he's doing in training. We like to list our puppies as old as possible so that we know their personality, we know their training, we can show them to you. We're not guessing. If you get them early, you're guessing. Any breeder, you really can't tell until they're trained. And so we're going to show them off, and then I'll come back and let you know what you need to do to reserve him. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're going to show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love the pull, love the tug, love the cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That it builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training, and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do Canine Good Citizen. They're all very good trainers, and we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all these areas. Now, we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer, they can hold their place longer, they can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only, and so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Kuranda cot. You will definitely want to buy a Kuranda cot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. And we train them, they cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The 2 other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training, and this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in their crate, and a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out, and a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area, where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20 plus people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in this puppy, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures that we just took. Right above the pictures are the prices for each training level. Now, some people do have a hard time finding the prices, so in this video, we're gonna show you where prices are found on a typical page. But the prices you see in this video may not be this exact puppy. You do need to look at their page. And then right below this video is a link that says, click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the link, fill it out. We will respond to you within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video of Duke. Again, this is Mr. Brown of Heidi and Finley's Litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.